Fire or the paramedic.
Okay, I experience this all the time. You won't let me talk? You have to forgive me. I get gang stalked. They do that all the time.
Okay. How is it I can help you out today?
Yeah, I'm talking. I'm trying to let you know. But you won't let me speak. Can I speak now?
How can I help you?
Okay. I've put in a call and police are still committing crimes. They just scammed to keep me from another building. Supposedly this building I can report them at their criminal behavior. And they came to remove me in a scheme. And yesterday 2 people lied on me to try to keep me from environments too. And then today that someone lied again. It's been a repeated pattern for years to violate my rights. So something needs to be done about law enforcement. It endangers my safety. They don't want me to have protection against their crimes and abuse.
Sorry, you have to order paramedics for another call. Don't hang up. Okay, hold on.
Paramedics? Okay. I'm trying to prove that 911 operator slandered me and set me up with law enforcement. Thank you for helping me prove that. And the crimes are being committed to keep me from making phone calls in crisis situations. That's a misdemeanor charge. And we need evidence that it's happening. Thank you. I don't know what's happening. I was trying to report crimes law enforcement was committing that endangers my safety. I have almost 30 kidnappings by law enforcement and crimes. I experienced police brutality. And is she demanding that I have medical treatment again to cover for police? Because 911 operators have set me up for law enforcement numerous times, taking my freedom. I'm trying to prove it to someone that'll do something about it.
Okay, have you already filed reports against that, or did you?
I need to do something about it because it's a second incident today with mistreatment and crimes with law enforcement. They aid and abetted my domestic. You can call. You're mistaken, and that's why I want someone to investigate these calls. You didn't know that you can call and report crimes the police department was committing? They did that when George Floyd was murdered. When the police are actively committing a crime, you can report that. This is abuse to experience this call to call. And I should be able to sue because this pattern of behavior has caused a speech impediment. Prolonged abuse and mistreatment on calls and in person as well. People have told me years I was a great speaker, but now all this abuse and mistreatment and cutting me off speaking, intimidation has affected the way that I speak.
No, I just can't understand what
But
you're
I
saying.
just don't know. If police are murdering me, what would you want me to do? Because everything else they've done was okay. So if I'm being murdered by law enforcement, what would you suggest that I do? Because I don't know. Because every other crime they commit is okay.
If you have a discrepancy with law enforcement, I can give you the phone number for internal affairs and you can report it.
So what's your employee ID first?
Sorry, again, we have a bad connection.
It's always in a bad connection when I'm asking for information. I don't know why law enforcement only wants me to call numbers and come when I'm trying to report that these calls are mysterious, that I don't think they're authentic. Who calls them repeatedly over and over to come interrupt? How are you coming because someone's having phone issues? Are they causing them?
Because I can't hear you. I'm going to try to call you
That's
back.
because I'm trying to tell you that law enforcement keeps hacking my phone. That's why we need to do something about them.
I'm trying to
That's
call
why
you
you
back.
can't hear me, ma'am.
Hold on.
She hung up. Then they get you from 911 abusive call.
What?
Yes, 911 operators have racked up numerous misdemeanor charges for sabotage of my ability to report crisis situations. Okay, so I asked the operator if a police was murdering me, what would how would she suggest that I report that?
That would be a question to ask your lawyer.
So I call a lawyer if a police is murdering me.
Correct.
Okay, a lawyer. How would I survive it?
That I don't know.
You think the feds can figure it out? You think they know?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think the feds would think that if no matter who's committing the crime, that you could report it.
Okay.
But I get emails that the police department is in cahoots with the hacking of my devices and the the network of the con artists.
And see what they can do to assist you in that matter.
Okay, so if I'm being assaulted, kidnapped, because police have kidnapped me repeatedly over and over, and I tried to call 911 for help. If they're murdering me, get an attorney?
Yes.
I don't think I'll live through it, ma'am. Well, how did George Floyd? They didn't have to when they called law enforcement on police then, and they went to jail. They didn't have to get an attorney then. Someone called.
Yeah, they had to get an attorney as well. That was all handled through the courts.
Later on, but they were able to call and get help for that man being murdered by law enforcement. So what you're saying is you're mistaken. You can call 911 on police when they're committing crimes that endanger your safety.
Correct.
But whoever I'm talking, well, that's not what you just said. You said you have to get an attorney, and numerous people have told me that.
It wasn't working, so then my suggestion
No,
to
law
you would be
enforcement
to get an
endangers my
attorney.
safety, and I need to be able to report that they repeatedly endanger my safety
Okay.
by
Do you
their
want me to have
behavior
a
and covering
supervisor
for
come
other
and
parties
speak
that
to you
endanger my
regarding that?
safety. What did you say?
You want me to have a supervisor come and speak to you
They
regarding
were
that?
already supposed to come, and there's been another incident. And how do I know that I'm safe? Because they're almost at like 30 kidnappings by false
Okay.
arrest.
Where are you located? I'll have them come speak with you.
I've already been through this, and they never came.
Okay. You want to give me
What
your
happened?
location now?
Can you tell me what happened with the other last location where they never came?
They said they left you a voicemail.
Did you get my information?
You're Kiana?
How did you know?
Because I spoke with you earlier?
Oh, you spoke with me earlier and you remember me?
Yes.
Okay, so they left me a voicemail?
Yes.
Why didn't they leave me a voicemail and my phone didn't ring?
I'm not sure.
That's what I tried to get my calls from my provider.
Okay.
But my provider won't give me my call log.
And we can have a supervisor meet with you there?
Ma'am, I'm trying to figure out how people are saying that they call me and I don't get my calls.
Yeah,
I tried to get my phone log and my provider won't give it to me.
So my suggestion to you, come into our downtown station and then we can have a supervisor meet with you.
Okay, because do I report the hacking to them? What if police are hacking
Correct.
it? What if it's police doing it?
Well, then again, get an attorney.
Get an attorney if police are committing the crimes, ma'am?
Correct.
Huh. Because the last person that I was in a crisis situation and she said I had to call the fire department.
Oh, maybe you had a medical emergency at that time.
No, I just was like, oh, you're telling me what happened?
Well,
Numerous people do it.
That's why they referred you to the fire department.
No, they were trying to be funny, ma'am, like you are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, but I guess if that's what you do for a living, hack someone's phone and perhaps maybe you're an identity thief, you have to do your job. But this is misdemeanor charges to keep me from doing reports and getting law enforcement in crisis situations, and then calling out a cricket police officer every single time.
What you need to do if you need to file a complaint, okay?
You don't file complaints if police endanger someone's safety. You can call the police on the police when they're racking up charges, ma'am. Something needs to be done if they're threatening to break down a bathroom door to keep someone from using the bathroom.